When you join Aston, you will slowly come to realise the abundance of opportunities that await you, and you'll have a great time doing so. Take the next step and apply to join Aston University.
Hi, my name is Meha. I'm a second year applied chemistry student at Aston, and I have secured a placement as a train planner at Cross Country Trains.
Hi, my name is Jordan Smith and I've just graduated from the BSc Politics of International Relations degree at Aston University.
This is my journey into a placement abroad with the help of Careers and Placement.
I assumed that I had to do something related to my course, such as something politics related or perhaps working with an MP or in a policy role. Attending the careers fairs organised by the Careers and Placement team really helped to alleviate the lack of knowledge that I had. Seeing the variety of employers that I had the opportunity to apply for was a real inspiration, and made me realise that there was a much wider world out there than I had previously considered.
Although having a scientific background, I wasn't sure if I wanted to specialise in this sector when I first started my placement search. I knew that my placement year was a chance for me to explore other career opportunities rather than just in the scientific field. So therefore, starting my placement search sounded very daunting at first. However, Aston's Careers and Placements team made it very easy for me.
Going into my second year, I always knew I wanted to do something a little bit different, which is why I decided to opt in for a year abroad. I thought it'd be a great way to have new experiences and meet new people.
They can help improve your CVs and cover letters, arrange practice interviews, and can even help you with your placement applications. I have made several appointments with my placement coordinator throughout the year to help me with these factors. So I think this definitely contributed to me securing my placement, so I can't recommend them highly enough.
But when I found one I really wanted, which was a placement with IBM in London, I made sure to use the expertise of my dedicated careers advisor. She helped me to understand each stage in the application process, from the written form to the online tests, and finally the assessment centre and interviews. This advice was critical to my passing each stage of that placement process.
Aston Features was definitely the website that helped me the most during my placement search because it was really easy to use and they have a huge number of placements to choose from. I also realised that many of the placements didn't appear on other websites that I researched, including the placement I secured, so I'd say that Aston Features definitely has the largest range of placements.
And then I later found out about the International Careers Fair, which usually happens around October-November time, and it's where all of the placement providers come in one place and you can kind of meet them and talk to them, which was quite helpful. And it's actually where I first met my employer, Deloitte. It was great because I got to speak to them on a one-to-one basis, find out more about the placement and find out exactly what they're looking for, so I knew what to include in my CV and cover letter. So straight away I was inspired to apply. I got my CV checked again and my cover letter as well, and I applied. And I waited for a bit, went through the application process until I was offered the position.
As well as being rejected by numerous companies throughout the year, another big barrier I had to face was applying to placements during lockdown. By this point, many placements being cancelled or postponed, and it was really easy to think about giving up, especially because my placement year was optional. However, I received many phone calls from the Careers and Placements team to support me despite not being on campus. They continued to provide me with a range of placement vacancies and asked about any updates to applications, and this really motivated me to continue my search. This was the biggest lesson I've learned during my placement journey, which was to persevere through these difficult times and to not give up, which in turn led to my hard work paying off.
The skills I gained in my placement year allowed me to take best advantage of the opportunities in final year, including working alongside the Careers and Placement team as an associate, and maximising my potential on my course modules, which led to me take part in a memorable field trip to Antwerp University in Belgium. I approached the graduate job application process in a far more systematic manner than when I'd been applying for my placement. There was a lot of hard work, graft and time consumed in this process, but finally I secured an offer to become a graduate management consultant at PricewaterhouseCoopers, which I was incredibly excited to accept.
And it was really great because through everything I managed to highlight my strengths, from meeting the careers team and speaking to friends. You kind of get to see what you're good at and what you're not good at and how to include your experiences, especially for questions and interviews. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to hopefully doing it abroad.
One of my career aspirations has always been to contribute towards a difference in people's lives, and being involved in such a crucial sector like transport will allow me to fulfil this. If I enjoy my placement year this year, then I would hope to continue with this in the future.
Both working alongside and using the services of the Careers and Placement team has taught me how valuable they are at Aston. It's incredibly important for students to make use of all the resources they provide. It can help change the entire course of your university journey.
For future students who are thinking of applying to Aston, I'd strongly recommend it, especially because of all the support I've received so far, as well as the unforgettable experience I've had.